Welcome to Madness, my Hatters. In this world, you will find strange tales, twisted adventures, and curious thoughts that dare to challenge the boundaries of imagination. Welcome to Diary of the Mad Hatter.
Thank God for stepdaddies.
Thank God for stepdaddy. So we're not gonna throw.
We're not down on them. We just talking about some stepdaddies.
We just talking about the stepdaddy, and then again back on the whole, what goes through your mind when you get to baby mama number 7, and you like, I'm okay with baby mama 8. What goes through your mind? Does that have anything to do with insecurities in your mind and how you play out? Because you know how Cam Newton had the interview with Dr. And it was like, these are low functioning women, and I'm starting to realize that's what it is. And it don't have nothing to do with how much money you make or anything. It's the mind frame and mindset.
When he say he don't want to date nobody with no motherfucking kids.
Right, it's in the space you in, because tomorrow he could be in a different space and be like, you know what, maybe a woman with kids is easy because then I know she already know her mother is still, she this. So,
right.
You know, it changes with time.
If you probably see how a person parents,
right,
and you probably been watching the quote, I can see how you could possibly say, you know, with that mother, with that person, I probably will try. Right. Because she looks good doing this. I see how well she does it. Like, that could possibly change your mind. You know, you see a good ass lady doing really good.
Yeah, right. And it falls into the other reason that I would prefer to have one when I was children, because mostly, you know, the reality is I do want more children. Right. I know I'm getting old there. I lost my hair. I'm almost 38 years old.
You good.
Right?
Man,
but the thing is,
nuts for a long time. You straight.
For real. Roger that, y'all.
Shit, was that Scarface? What's his name? What's the guy name just had a baby? Oh, bunch of old men. Yeah, Robert De Niro.
Yeah, and so so for me, you know, I would, you know, I would like for once in my life to be baby daddy number 1. You know, I would like to be.
Oh, see, okay, that makes sense.
I would like
you haven't been, so I can see why you make more sense saying that you wouldn't want someone with one, because you've already done that.
Yeah, and see, and you look at and I go back to my baby mama's office, right? Because I know y'all talked about you know
the first time is a different time too, because.
Yeah, you talk about how your son's stepdad is his dad. She talks about how her stepson is her son. The reality is my stepdaughter is my daughter.
That's your daughter.
You know, and that has yet to change. Again, she lives with me.
And it's never gonna change. The fact that she lived with you without her mother, bro.
She lives with me.
That's already saying big things.
I've been divorced 9 years now.
This big stepdaddy right here.
Yeah, I've been divorced 9 years. She lives with me.
Bro, that's big stepdaddy.
Her mom is
not
somewhere
like that,
else.
but to choose you over mom, my dude, or biological.
Yeah, she lives with me. There is no
and she don't get treated as if
she don't get treated
like she is the first starter.
She does. That's
bro, not the first. He say all the time, my first born. Like, nigga, no, you don't get to hear. Oh, baby, get to be a middle child. Wasn't even the middle child, but she's a middle child.
And she gets the same treatment. She gets the same treatment at home. She gets the same treatment here from Big Auntie. She gets the same treatment from her grandparents. She gets the same treatment, and she gets the same treatment everywhere. Okay, and here's the thing: when it comes to trying to establish that, when it comes to my children's mothers, both of them, they always say the same thing to me. They always say the same thing to me. I wish you was my first baby daddy.
Hey, you definitely first baby daddy candidate, bro.
That is, both of my baby mamas have told me you should have been my first baby daddy.
I'm a first baby mama.
You go, girl.
I'm out of that one.
I'm a first baby mama. My son, my first child, was both our first children. Yeah, our first kid was our first kid. So I mean, but that experience was not the same as if you would think to have a first kid. That's a whole different story.
Which you'll have to watch that episode. I'll stick the link in the description on the Mad Hatter channel.
Yes.
But yes, let me tell you, Yeah, that is probably one of the biggest reasons that I would prefer to be with somebody without children, because I would like for her to be like, I'm glad you're my first baby daddy.
Because the experience,
that's what I would prefer
for you guys would be different. Now again, a few years ago I didn't understand, because again I felt more so offended because I am a woman with children. So in my closed-mindedness,
right,
instead of actually listening and paying attention, I automatically assume, no, you speaking for men, so you trying to say that women with kids ain't shit. But the reality of it is, it don't matter how good of a person is. Like I said, you could be a great man, an amazing man. You can have wealth, you can provide, you can protect, you can do all of that. But if you got a 2-year-old nigga I don't want to fuck with you,
you got a lot to do.
That's too much. First of all, nobody with babies in diapers.
Under 3.
If you got a baby in a pamper, don't even fucking look my way, because I am not assisting ever in Pampers, Huggies, and
You
none
got
of
a
that
lot to
shit.
go through already. You still haven't even finished going to what you
With
want
the
to.
shit with the baby mama.
No, hell no. I don't know if y'all are weak co-parenting. I don't believe that.
And I want to say this.
I gotta stay the night. I gotta get up in the morning to go help with the baby and all of
because
this.
she need me there when I wake up.
Yeah, and I want to say this. When I initially said that, sis, it wasn't a stab on single mothers.
No, of course I got that.
Yeah,
I was closed-minded.
This is for the audience. This is no way saying that single mothers are bad or I got a thing against single mothers, because again, I say it all the time. I don't make any secret. My first wife was a single mother, right? It was me just understanding what I wanted, and I do not speak for all men.
Right.
Let's make that abundantly clear. I do not speak for all men.
Most people feel like you on that shit.
You know, the reality is that I personally believe that women with children are no less than the women without children, because no woman really is the same. No man is really the same. And I can tell you right now, like, I always tell people all the time, and I'm speaking as a father, I say this all the time, that yeah, men without children are a better option. I'm saying that as a father.
Right.
I say that as a father because guess what?
Again, I definitely want somebody who never had no kids.
Because you want somebody who has a 0% chance of having baby mama drama. Now, yeah, people who watch me or know me or watch my channel know that that if they gonna date me, they have a 0% chance baby mama drama, because me and my baby mamas are cool. You know, we're very cool. Like you mentioned earlier about how my ex-wife helps with my youngest daughter. That's her godmama. That's her godmama.
I heard you saying something. I said, oh wait, she don't know. I was like, that's cool.
They know each other.
Yeah.
They talk to each other.
That's what's up.
You know, so
I think it has to be blended at some point.
Yeah.
Afterwards, we got to get cool. Let's not hate each other till the night, because these kids will get more benefits when we don't hate each other.
Yeah.
I feel like we are a product of those benefits.
Yeah.
Like I said, us growing up, it's like we got cousins that are best friends with uncles and aunties and stuff like that, and they're not even on the same bloodline. Like, you're on a whole different parent side than that parent. You know what I'm saying? You know all my aunties and uncles, your mom, everybody is so blended, intertwined. So growing up in that environment is easy to do it. Like, for example, me having the relationship I have with my son's father as far as co-parenting rubbed my then husband the wrong fucking way, because he wasn't experiencing that. He didn't know what that was. He didn't understand, how could you be so civil? How could this be so easy?
If y'all ain't fucking.
If y'all not fucking.
yeah, that's something that I had experience in dating when I had.
Right, because of course you and your ex-wife are really cool.
Yeah, we've actually been a lot closer in the last 2 years than we had been when we were married. And the reason being is because for the longest time after the divorce, I can admit this.
Okay.
I can admit this. I was bitter, right? I was bitter. I was upset. I was angry because of the whole situation with the grounds of our divorce, which I never make public because it's nobody's business.
Right. Yeah.
Except for the people who know me. But the thing is that after a while, when I got myself in the right place, and I was actually able to just be like, talk about it, and we can just make light of it the way we do now, it turns into a whole, okay, you know what, it happened, whatever, right? And we can actually be close, and we can still be able to talk about things, and we can still. I mean, obviously we ain't getting it in, or we ain't sleeping in the same house or in the same room or in the same bed or anything like that. But we can still be able to have a conversation on the phone cordially. We can still talk about what's going on with our kids, the other kids, and make sure that they're in a good space.
Okay.
We're at the end of the day, we're still a family.
Sugar Brown, Chocolate Tie, the Mad Hatter. Stay tuned for more clips from this video, and the full video will be released soon. Until then, go over to What She Said. Like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, kindness is free, and I'm cheap as fuck. Thanks for tuning in, and as always, stay mad,